Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Brand new week. Let's try to get these strategies on another heater throughout this week, right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so today is Monday, March 18th. It's about 7:54 in the morning. Let's get it this week. March has been off to a pretty awesome start. It's my birthday month, so maybe that has something to do with it. But it's been an exciting month so far. Let's see if we can continue the momentum going into the end of the month here. All right, let's take a really quick look at our strategies from Friday. I was not able to trade Friday. I was pretty much at work, a conference from 8 a.m. to 12 on Friday, so I did not take any trades in the morning strategies or in the Rob reversal, which showed its face again. So session one in oil, we get activated to the short. That should be right there. 28 ticks. We take that for full take profit. Again, not trading session one, but help the stats. Session two, excuse me. Session two, we get activated into the long. Again, this was the first inside bar of session two, which is from 9 a.m. to 9:05. This still validates as a valid trade. I created a video, or I'm sorry, I posted a video yesterday with an updated strategy in oil that pretty much shows all of the tweaks, all of the conditions, any special circumstances that you might find yourself in. Take a look at that video. I also created one for the Rob reversal. The other one left is in gold. So that one goes for a 22 tick winner in oil. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, I believe, was a loser. It was. Got ticked in here to the long, reverses, gets knocked out for a 16 tick loser in gold on Friday. If we take a look at the Rob reversal actually showed its face twice on Friday, and you got a setup to go short at 10 a.m. So it's the perfect pattern. It's the candlestick pattern that we're looking for. It closes below the ADMA, and it's within our time condition. So this is a trade. It gets you into this trade to the short. 35 points, full take profit. Beautiful trade. We then get a setup to go long at 11:30. It's invalidated because it does not close above the ADMA. And right at 1:15, you get an entry, or I should say a setup to go short. And this thing does activate and would have knocked you out for a stop loss. So pretty much a scratch on the reversal as far as the stats are concerned. I know a lot of people trade this with only one trade per day. So luckily, if you would have gotten the first one, you would have been okay. Or it would have been a break-even day for you. So hopefully, we've been getting an abnormally amount of Rob reversals lately. I would say for the last 2 weeks. It's not typical. It's not what I have seen during the last 6 months of really trading this strategy and back testing it a lot. So we are in an abnormal period right now where we are getting a lot of setups. And they've been extremely profitable. So hopefully we can get one here today. I'll obviously trade this from starting from 8:30 in the morning until 1:15. Gold had a nice move up early in the morning and has been trading down up until right about now. So it's currently in a downtrend. Gold also had a really nice uptrend this morning and is making pretty much its first leg down here. So we'll see if this continues on a slow burn down or if it continues higher. excuse me, as far as my let's take a look at the dashboard for our morning strategies in oil and in gold. We currently sit at $50,740 on the eval, so that's where that balance sits. And then quickly go over our levels for this is the YM, extreme high 39,425, where price action just was, where made this this move down here, 39,249. I've got an old level at 39,200. I could definitely see a bounce right from here, right to here. Or you can get down to here at 39,171 and maybe get a bigger bounce. And then our extreme low, 39,058. These honestly are all in play today as far as being able to get touched. At least that's my opinion. All right, let's take a look at the ES. The ES, we've got an extreme high here at 52.33. Not so extreme from this point because there is probably a pretty good chance that I mean, we got to see if we can get up to this point. It's going to be interesting. I've got a level here at 51.93. I've got a strong level at 51.69. In fact, yesterday at the market open on Sunday, when we were trading, I believe somewhere around here, I really thought that this would have been a level that we would touch and move up, but the market just continued to rip. So it ripped without even going to this level. And then the next level under that is at 51.58. So we'll see here what price action does. And I will add one more level here. And that's going to be right here. I forgot that one. So this is one we could see a bounce at too at 52.13. And then the last one, which is the NASDAQ. We've got 18,322 at the top, 18,243. These are the two levels that are closest to price action right now. You've got 18,148 and you've got 18,012 at the extreme low. So those are the levels for the day. Let's see here how the morning strategies fare out today. Stick around for my trade recaps and the recap at the end of the day. See you guys here in a little bit. All right, so here is our first trade today in gold. Full disclosure, I kind of fumble this order here in multiple ways. One, I was actually answering a question in Discord and saw that we had an inside bar, and so that's not slippage that you see there. That was just a pretty late entry on my part. I really don't like doing that in general. So that's not a practice that I like to do in my trading. And now I'm just kind of trying to align my take profit and my stop loss to the levels that should match if I would have gotten into this entry at the right entry point. So my entry and my stop loss are now correct. And I reduce now down to 50% of my risk, because from where my entry would be to my take profit is pretty much 70% hit here. And now we're just looking for one more strong push down from sellers to take our full take profit here. And again, I had, it was kind of a mental mistake on my part, but at least I was still able to participate in this trade. Full disclosure and spoiler alert, this trade does end up winning. I take $90 from this trade, where it should have been about $130, because it was a 13 tick trade based on the stop loss rules that I have on this gold strategy. So again, we're just looking for this final push here in gold to take us to our full take profit and to give us our first win of the day, which is always a very good sign when you're trading these morning strategies to get off on Monday on a strong note. Here you go.
Target filled.
All right, and then here is our trade in oil session 2. The theme kind of continues from earlier today. Kind of fumbled this trade as well. I actually was paying attention. I'm on the MCL, which is the micro version of oil. And I honestly thought that we had an inside bar there. I looked at this is the previous, that big red inside bar that you see about 2 or 3 candles to the left. So got into that, canceled that out, $12 loss. But this is the real inside bar for today, because I like to base all of my trades off of the CL. And once I got into that order, I kind of adjusted. It was pretty much almost exactly maybe a tick off from where my entry would have been at. So technically speaking, for today, not the best day of trading from a technical standpoint, but from a strategy side of it, we had a good day today. So in this trade, we get activated here into the long. So we had an uptrend, we made a leg down, we made a lower high. So this was maybe not necessarily the best setup, but at the same time, we are looking for price action to really thrust out of that inside bar, which we didn't get initially. So this trade came really close to our stop loss, but then right there, that was the push that we were looking for with buyers. Right around, I think at this point, I start to look to reduce my risk in half. Right there I did. And I like to do that once I'm at about 70% take profit on a trade in oil or in gold. So here we're just looking for that final push to take profit here. Nice trade in oil.
Target filled.
All right, so overall a positive day of trading. I had some issues with my orders, both in gold and in oil. I was a little bit more active in Discord this morning, and I made a few. Well, I made one mistake for sure. Ended up taking a CL trade on the MCL, which showed as an inside bar, and it wasn't, not based on the CL, which it's something that I like to explain, is that even though sometimes I will take half positions, well, in oil I have been taking half positions, which obviously I should have probably been taking an E-mini this whole month. It would have been freaking fantastic. I'm going to go over the stats here in a little bit. But I got into the trade. I exited out of it because I knew it wasn't the right setup. I like to go off of the CL chart. So that's what I like to base my inside bar entries and my stop loss. So I took like a $12 loss on that, which would have been a winner as well, but that's neither here nor there. Ended off the day on the eval up $130. Should have been probably closer to 160, maybe 170. But and then I had an issue in gold, as you guys saw. That was frustrating, and a lot of people in Discord reported the same kind of issues. So I'm not necessarily sure what happened there. But let's take a look at, let's start with the CL. So the CL session 1 had a winner. We get activated here into the long, and this went for 18 ticks. Again, not trading session 1, but added it to the stats. Just so you guys know, session 1 for March is up 9 ticks. So let's just call it almost break even. But it is still in the green, which is a good sign. Session 2, we got activated into the long, as you guys saw in that last trade there. Small trade, only 13 ticks. Reversed on us right off. So it ticked us in, came back, came down. But reversed back up into our full take profit. You guys saw there, once I got to about 70% level, I like to reduce my risk, my stop loss, to 50%. So very small risk on that trade. And that was a very nice winner in oil session 2. Now, gold also was a winner. We got an inside bar here. Second candle in the session, so it's your 805 to 810 candle, and you would have your order to go short at the bottom of this candle. You would have an order to go long at the top of this candle. Remember, these are OCO orders, which means order cancels the other. And here you obviously get activated into the short. Your long order would disappear at that point, and then you would base your stop loss and your take profit. If we go right to where our entry would have been, you take your stop loss would be 13 ticks, which is at the top of the source bar, and you're looking for 1-to-1, 13 ticks. There's your full take profit in gold. So very nice trade there. Rob reversal this morning. This is pre-session. This is the right candlestick pattern. It does close above the 80 MA, but this is at 8 a.m. So this is pre-session. Remember, I start my trades at 8:30 in the morning. We then get another setup here to go short at 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time. And this does not activate because this closes above the 80 MA. Keeps you out of a pretty bad trade there. And as of right now, we have had no other setups here. This will continue to run until 1:15 in the afternoon, and I will update you tomorrow morning if there is any trades on the Rob reversal. If we take a look, well, let's just go over this is the latest statistics for March, trading the 3 strategies that I am currently trading each trading day. So oil session 2 is up 195 ticks, which on 1 E-mini would give you 1,950. Gold is currently down 35 ticks. It had a few max loss trades last week, like consecutive, and that really brought this strategy down. So we're negative $350 on gold. And the 15-minute Rob reversal is up 560 ticks, which is 140 points. We've had some trades late last week that pretty much we had, I think, 2 consecutive days with 2 consecutive setups, 1 winner, 1 loser for both days. So those kind of cancel out each other. And this is the most up-to-date statistics on the 3 strategies in March. So again, if you're trading 1 E-mini on all 3 of these strategies, you'd be up $4,400. Great. So let's take a look really quickly at our levels. Currently this is the S&P, the ES. We tapped into this level here at 52.33 that I had charted out this morning. And an area where I can see it wanting to come back is right around this 52.13, even possibly this 52.17 number right here. And so that's the price action on the S&P. The NQ, I did take 1 trade. I'll get into that one. Let's see here. The NQ blew through our level here at 18,323 and is currently in a downtrend. So I'm very curious to see what it's going to do here at the 18,243 number. That's going to be a number that I'm going to be watching here pretty closely. And on the YM, which is where I took my only trade for today, made $232 on this trade. And pretty much I had an O level here, showed it to you guys this morning, right at 39,200, and pretty much just took a short. Took a short right here on this down bar. Once it crossed through this level, I just kind of really felt like it was going to want to tap into this level right here, which it did. Nice little trade there. So those are the levels that we have. Green in the eval, green in cash account today, which is awesome. Now the only thing we're hoping for is possibly getting a Rob reversal here today. And again, if you're interested in getting funded, I am an affiliate with TopStep. So if you're looking to get funded, want to go into a prop firm, the link is down below. The channel makes a few dollars on that, or I should say I make a few dollars on that, and it's really the only revenue source outside of YouTube that we generate, or that I generate. So hopefully you guys find some value there. If not, please just make sure to like this video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys took the same trades. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so as well. Majority of my strategies have been updated. I've released 2 videos in the last 3 days, one on the Rob reversal, one on oil. The only one that I have left is in gold. Hopefully you guys watch those videos, and that will help you kind of understand the strategy. And when you face scenarios where you're not quite sure about what to do, you can always have those as a reference point, or go back to any of my videos any trading day and get that info. All right, I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone.